All right. Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. So my mission in the next 20 minutes is to talk a little bit about video, mobile video, either rewarded or not rewarded, and to try and explain a little bit why this channel is exploding in the market in the past year or two, and even a little bit more. But in the past year, we've seen a huge growth in this channel, and I'm going to talk especially about that. It's a little bit of a more interactive session, so I'm going to need your guys' help. I'm going to ask some questions, some quiz, so I'm going to need you guys to participate. Okay, cool. So before starting to talk about video, so I'm kind of talk about the pillars of what I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to address three main pillars. One is the monetization channel. Okay, how video is being used as a monetization channel from the supply side for developers. Okay, if you want to make more revenue from your paying users, non-paying users, how to use this channel to basically have incremental revenue. The second pillar is regarding the advertisers. Okay, so user acquisition, the demand side, brands. Okay, how these guys are using the video channel, which is blooming these days. And of course, we're going to talk a little bit about the product in sense of user experience and how that working out with app developers. So let's start with the monetization channel, okay, regarding video. So a few things that I thought that are worth to mention. So one, video is being used in these days with all the top developers in the world, okay? So we're looking at all the top developers. They're using video as monetization, okay? Companies that are highly driven by numbers, okay, and user experience and how they monetize their apps, and they choose to use video, okay, with different vendors. There's a lot of vendors in the market. We'll talk about that as well. The second point is user experience. Users love video, okay? They ask for more video and more video, and it's probably the first time that we're looking at the product, an ad unit, that users love it and they want more of it, okay? And they're using it to gain either earn more currency in the app or any kind of virtual items, which is quite unique in the market. Significant dollars, so eCPM and fill rates for video are quite high. Okay, so app developers have the potential of making a lot of money with video. We're looking at better eCPMs than most ad units in the market and better fill rates as well. And we'll talk about fill rates a little bit later on when we'll talk about the demand side. Video partners, so there's a lot of video partners. From the first 2 hours in Casual Connect, I found out about 4 new video vendors. So an app developer has a lot of options to choose from in the market. And it's quite, there's a lot of companies that are in the video world. One example that I chose to show here is from Chartboost, okay? They're heavily investing in their video business as well. So you can see from their website a lot of articles, a lot of posts about video, about how to use video in your app. This one specifically is about how video can help the app economy and grow monetization channel, which is really, really interesting. And like I said, there's a lot of companies, at least different 20 companies that are doing video these days. Regarding the developers that are using video, so this is a short quiz. So welcome to the annual Developers Using Video Monetization Quiz. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to show you basically an app icon, and you guys have to guess or name the name of the developer and the name of the app. Okay, you ready? There's a huge prize in the end. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 1 point for you. You guys can feel free to yell the name. You don't have to. Feel free. Yeah. Nice. You're leading. Who knows? Sorry? Subway Surfers by Kilu, right? Anyone? Killshot by Hothead Games, Canadian developer. Easy one. Come on, guys. Who knows? No one? Fruit Ninja. Nice. Half Brick. Another easy one. Temple Run. Nice. Angry Shark Evolution by Future Games of London. Aha, a hard one. Who? Anyone? Pooh, right? Also a huge app. Nice. Jelly Splash. Cut the Rope, Zepto Labs. And similar to the background here, Pirate Kings. Nice. So these are just a few examples, right? I can fill up with 1,000 different app developers that are using video, just to kind of showcase that the ad unit is being used by all the top developers in the world. Okay, so it's something that shows a lot about this channel and shows a lot about the product itself in terms of how it's integrated into the game, how users react to it, and how much money it's making, okay, which is really, really important to understand. And this is just a very short snapshot of some of the developers. Let's think like a monetization manager, okay? So guys, if you are in charge of the monetization in your app, is there anyone here in charge of monetization, maybe, in the app? Okay, maybe not. So if you are in charge of monetization, what would you care about in your app? Can anyone tell me? So I'll help you guys at least how I see things, okay? I think that the most important things is the user experience, okay? When every app developer looks at his game, looks at his app, it doesn't matter if it's a game or a utility app, then mostly concerned about the user experience and making sure they're building a kick-ass app, okay? That's the first thing that I think that developers are interested in. Second thing is IAP, okay? How I'm gonna make more money from my app, from in-app purchase. Third is technology. So regarding the SDKs, plugins, crashes, bugs, that adding more, various SDKs is going to cause on my app, which is extremely important. Okay, no one's going to add any SDK if that means his app is going to crash. Even if the eCPM is $1,000, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we need stability of the app. Super important. The fourth one is performance. Okay, so fill rates, eCPMs, how my ad network is performing in terms of monetization in the app itself. And last but not least is the money, okay? How much money I'm gonna make from adding a third-party SDK into my app. If you ask me from my perspective, even though I'm coming from the technology and ad network business, I think that's the last thing that app developers are interested in. There's things that are more important for them, okay? And video basically holds, okay, all these parameters, and that's the beauty about the product, and that's why I believe that video is blooming in the market these days, and that's why app developers are using video so much. Let's talk about the demand side a little bit, okay? User acquisition, okay? Marketing efforts, brands as well. People that want to spend money, okay, for video, either to buy users from it or to get brand awareness. So a few things that I chose to kind of outline here. One is brands, they love video, okay? They're spending a lot of money on video. Also with Supersonic, a lot of the brands are buying a lot of video inventory from us. And it's quite crazy how much they want. They want as much as we can give them, basically. The second thing is top developers. So all the developers that I showed you before are monetizing with video. They're also using video for user acquisition, okay? The third thing, and the most important thing, that's why it's so big here, is ROI and LTV. Users that are bought through video are usually high-quality users. Okay, that's what we see with Supersonic. That's what I'm hearing from all our clients with the different networks. And it's extremely important to understand, okay? When you can bring a product, when you can bring a user that has a high LTV and a high ROI, there's no limit to how much an advertiser would spend, how much a developer will buy from you, which is crazy to see because not all ad units have the same matrix like video. The fourth one is video. So most app developers these days already have a video, okay? They're already uploading it into the app stores, and that's why it makes it so easy for companies like Supersonic to approach these guys and tell them, hey, let's try video user acquisition, let's see how that works. Because the video is, they already have a video. It's in all the app stores, in Apple or Google, it doesn't matter. And again, video partners, like I said, there's a ton. An app developer can choose from all the best ones, and the one that he finds are the leading ones, or he can work with 10 different vendors. Welcome to the annual Developers Using Video User Acquisition quiz, okay? So let's see who's doing video user acquisition. Okay, let's see if it's really such a big channel like I'm claiming it is. Hard one. Who knows? Okay, Clash of Clans. Supercell. This one? Okay, so this one, there's no need for a logo because it's Pirate Kings, the one on their bottom. They're also doing a video user acquisition. This one, who knows? Anyone? King. Another one? Okay, this is Kim Kardashian from Glue. A huge app doing video user acquisition. Natural Motion from CSR. And of course, all our beloved apps from Smule also using video. This one, who knows? One of the biggest slot apps in the world, Slotomania from Playtika. And so Angry Birds Stella from Rovio, also doing user acquisition with video. Can anyone recognize this app? Okay, it's a total domination by Plarium. And of course, there's a lot more. Basically, most of the app developers today are using video user acquisition. Basically, the demand is unlimited. Think like a UA manager. So guys, if you were in charge of user acquisition, if you were an advertiser, what would you care about when approaching an ad network to start doing user acquisition? Anyone? What's the most important thing in your mind? Yeah? Quality? Okay. What else, guys? Conversion? Okay. So I think like you guys, okay? So I think the most important thing, you said it, is quality, okay? The ROI and the LTV. What type of users am I buying? And am I making money from the users that I'm actually spending on? Okay, that's the most important thing. It's not rocket science. It's quite easy to understand what advertisers are interested in. And another thing is volumes, okay? Not all developers, all advertisers are working with all networks in the world, okay? Some of them have some sort of threshold for the volumes they can bring, and that they choose their partners. And again, video really basically answers to both questions, okay? You can drive significant volumes, and the quality from video for user acquisition is probably the highest quality possible to buy today, okay? So my summary, okay? So why mobile video is a game changer. So everybody loves it, okay? So looking at all the demand sources, okay? All the developers that are buying user acquisition, doing user acquisition video, they love it. Supply, okay? So it's an awesome monetization channel, and more developers are using it. All the top developers are using it, and it's generating significant revenues for them. And of course, users, which is super important, they love video. It's an ad unit that, for the first time, we see users that actually want more of it, okay? Unlike other ad units like banners or interstitials, which is not the same thing, and it's a little bit, interrupting the game flow. So video is different. Market trends, so I talked about it. There's a lot of new companies doing video monetization and video user acquisitions, tons of SDKs roaming around in the market. All the companies are starting to understand that it's a huge monetization channel, and we're seeing amazing things in the past year with video, okay, in the market. It really is exploding. Last thing that I want to say is performance. So for the first time, we see a very interesting thing in the market. We're seeing performance advertisement, okay, CPI video offers that are generating higher eCPMs than branded content, which is crazy, okay? We never saw that. It doesn't exist in web or mobile or with other ad units, something that only exists with video, which also kind of explains on the conversion and the power of this ad unit and the channel. That's about it.